What's up, Delivery fam? Welcome to another episode of Gig Talk Live. This is episode 162. I hope y'all ready for this one. Forgot to cut the volume up on the speaker. How was y'all day? I hope you had a great day. Great money-making day, hopefully, on a Wednesday. Tonight we're going to be talking about DoorDash and should customers have the power to rate drivers. Customer rating. But before we dive into that, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the team because we're a family here and we operate just a little bit different compared to other channels out there, okay? And I want to put a few things up on the screen so we could get a little laugh, all right? Enough talking. Let me put it up on the screen. Let's see which one would I want to start with. Let's start with this one. Check this out, DFAM. This is a customer's note on a DoorDash order. Ask for a water cup, then fill with Coke and ice, please. Would you do this? Give me a thumbs up emoji in the chat. If you would, give me a thumbs down emoji if you like, heck no, I am not doing that, UDM. Are you willing to risk your customer rating if you don't follow these instructions? Thumbs up if you are, thumbs down if you're not. Let's get this off the screen. The next one is this one. I got to give a major shout out to Fleemos on this one. Fleemos, if you're watching on the replay or you're watching right now, major salute to you. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Please double check all items in this order for accuracy before leaving. Special attention to burritos. Make sure they're included and have the right kind of meat. How are we supposed to check a burrito? They are wrapped tight, right? How can we double check? That's what they're asking us to do. How can we double check a burrito to make sure it has the right kind of meat? Thumbs up if you would. Thumbs up emoji if you're gonna double check that burrito. Thumbs down if you are not. Let's get this off the screen. And say what's up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, or family, so I can say what's up back to you. What's up, Double M? What's up, Mike Roch? What's up? Welcome. Mr. Dawn 305, Angie Marie, Deliver with Taz. What's up, brother? Haven't seen you for a while. Sufa Girl, Joshua 305, RC Clips, NYC. Who else? Wallace the Rideshare Wizard, Dante Garcia. Florida Mark, how you doing, brother? Nito 209, what's up? Phoenix Delivery Drove. Hey. Lady Nat, Ray V, J Rod, what's good? Anybody else? If you want to shout out, say what's up right now. Mike Roch, what's up again? Susan Silva, thank you for the $5. Antonio Thornton. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode again of Gig Talk Live. This is episode 162. We are going to be talking about DoorDash customers having the power to rate drivers. Should they have the power to rate drivers? But one opening announcement, okay? I recently did a video or a podcast. I did two videos, I should say. One about my decline strategy on DoorDash, and I received a lot of comments about having too many Walmart orders. And then I did a podcast about Walmart orders affecting the acceptance rate of drivers in many different markets. So I had Kevin C. I got to take this time out to salute to Kevin C. for this right here. All of you that are suffering or dealing with a lot of Walmart orders, if you don't want to get them anymore, you could take you could do this, and hopefully it works out for you like it worked out for Kevin. All right. He sent me an email saying this. At the bottom, hold up, I got to pull it up on the side here. The email says, "Hey dude, check this out, laugh out loud. I started a support ticket and asked to opt out of Walmart offers. Here you go. Yesterday at the beginning of my 8-hour shift, I was at 26% acceptance rate. At the end of my shift, I was at 43%. Received 27 offers, accepted 21, and declined 6 garbage offers. $170 in 8 hours. I'm okay with that." But look at the email. "Hello. Thank you for reaching out. I have blocked you from receiving orders from all Walmarts in your state. If you wish to be unblocked in the future, please reach out." Okay. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin C's email to me. He also went a step further. Let's get that off the screen. He put what he sent to DoorDash. The exact words he sent to DoorDash. His email stated, when he submitted his ticket, it said, "I want to opt out of getting Walmart grocery offers. I will never deliver groceries for what DoorDash pays out. The many offers I receive every day are all being declined, and that's a big part of the reason my acceptance rating is so low. Thanks for your consideration, Kevin." All right, so I'm going to get this off the screen, and this is the results. He went from 26% acceptance rate, and now his acceptance rate is a 52%. I'm just showing y'all. He leaves me a little email and says, "I'll leave you alone after this, but this is the amazing part, laugh out loud. Acceptance rate yesterday before my shift and today after my shift. 2 days with no Walmart offers. Crazy sugar honey iced tea. Deuces." Okay, so I'm going to get this off of the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, Kevin C., we got to salute. If you appreciate this information that Kevin C. sent to me so I could provide it to you, make sure you salute to Kevin C. in the chat or in the comment section down below, or say just say thank you, Kevin. Just say thank you, because I wouldn't even know where to start with these Walmart offers, because I don't get one. I don't get no Walmart offers at all. The only one Walmart offer I received was on Postmates, and I've never gotten one on DoorDash. They usually say never, but I haven't gotten one as of recently. It's been a couple of months since I've been on DoorDash, about a year now. No, a couple of months. I'm not a year on DoorDash yet, but it's been a little bit, okay? So, with that being said, I am going to tell you guys my story of how I got some wait time pay on DoorDash, but I'm going to save that for the end, towards the ending of the stream. Let's dive into tonight's topic. All right. DoorDash customer ratings. As drivers, we get penalized for things that are beyond our control. That's one thing that we. It's just what it is. Working these platforms, it's not just on DoorDash, but DoorDash focuses on the customer rating to get you as a way for you to, or as a way for a driver can be deactivated. If it falls beneath a 4.2 customer rating, then you can be deactivated. And drivers love the platform and they don't want to be deactivated. But a lot of the ratings are beyond the driver's control. Excuse me. Now, since we all know it's beyond the driver's control, is it fair or unfair? And I'm asking this question. I know majority of you are going to say it's unfair. But I wanted to put something out there that would help whoever watches this video, would help them understand why it's unfair. Okay? Now, As drivers, what we do, we go pick it up and we go drop it off, right? If the food is prepared by the time we walk in, all we do is grab, say thank you. I know I say thank you. Have a great day, have a great night, and I move on. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I speak to the employees, right? But anyway, if it's ready, we pick it up, and then we head to the customer, then we drop it off. There's not enough interaction between customer to driver, driver to customer, for that customer to give a real rating to that driver. One driver told me it took them 11 seconds to drop an order off. Now, I know these apps compare it to, like, say, the restaurant business. They treat the driver as the waiter or the waitress. So based on the customer's experience will cause them to come back to that restaurant or the platform or not, right? So if there's not much interaction between driver to customer, customer to driver, is it even fair to put so much weight on the customer rating? That ain't fair. From my perspective, it's unfair. What do y'all think? Put it in the chat, put it in the comment section down below. I'm going to open up the lines. I've done enough talking. I'm going to open up the lines because, like I said, one driver told me it took them 11 seconds. That's the most interaction. Now, I know some people are going to say, but what about when you text them, UDM? When you text and you call them, they don't always answer. They don't always answer. They don't always respond. So I'm like, okay. So Joshua 305, I see you say yes and no. I'm going to open up the lines right now. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to open up the lines. If you wish to call in, the number is 954-893-2121. If you know the number, please put it in the chat. The number is now in the chat. It's 954-893-2121. And until someone calls in, I'm going to read the chat. All right, Quinn J says, what I think is that for the customers who might give you a bad rating, DoorDash needs to personally verify it and evaluate it whether the rating should stick to you or not. I totally get that, Quinn J. I totally get that, but I feel like there's a lot more that goes into it. And I don't feel like they want to have to literally break each one down like that. What's up, Joshua 305? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Not much. How you been, man?
I've been good. People, if you have not heard from Josh in a while, he's been a workaholic. So,
man, that's an understatement.
That's an understatement. All right. So what do you think? Like you said, yes and no. So let's talk about this. Customer ratings. I say it's unfair because the driver, it doesn't have much interaction with the customer. There's not enough time for that customer to give that driver a real rating based off of their performance. You say yes and no. Go ahead.
True. Yeah. So, I mean, they don't have enough interaction, but the food you're delivering is all the interaction they need. That it's supposed to be a perfect experience. And the thing is, even though it's out of your control, you as an independent contractor are a extension of the business in which you're delivering for. So if you're delivering for Little Caesars Pizza, which apparently just partnered with somebody here, but if you're delivering for Little Caesars Pizza, for example, you are an extension of Little Caesars Pizza. They don't think about you as a driver. They're thinking about the quality of their food. And yes, again, that's not in your control. But again, there should be a rating system.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Give me a thumbs up emoji if you can hear and see me clearly. Give me a thumbs down emoji if you cannot. One person said that there's no sound. Okay. Okay, they can hear and see. Okay, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
What I was saying is basically, man, where did I leave off? See what you did?
It's not my fault. I got to make sure that, the audience can hear and see us.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
Mid thought too. That's the
We're
word.
we're an extension of the company, and
Yeah, so we're an extension of the company, right? And the customer doesn't see that. And I believe that, again, there's a part missing in the rating system. I mean, yes, we can rate our delivery with DoorDash specifically, but DoorDash doesn't really do much when it comes down to me telling DoorDash, hey, the restaurant messed up the order. That's not my fault. The customer says the restaurant messed up my order, but, that immediately falls on the driver. So there's a flaw in the system. I do believe, again, that the customer rating should fall on you, but I believe that, again, there should be more that falls on the restaurant as well. So, for example, you're not taking the hit alone. Something that I've learned with working both Amazon Flex and DSP and Grubhub and all this other stuff is you are an extension of the company in which you're wearing the uniform for, whether it be DoorDash or whatever. But as an independent contractor, you are your own company. So it's up to you to deliver what you're supposed to deliver. If it's incorrect because the food is sealed, that's something that you have to relay to the restaurant, whether it be the next time you go, whether you say, tell the customer, I'll go right back. Again, it's up to you. It's your company, and it's how you choose to run your quality control, not how DoorDash chooses to run their quality control. Business, you have to make business decisions.
I understand that. I get it. I get it. I feel like if there was more transparency with an order, like say for instance, when an order is placed, some of these orders are extremely late and we don't know. Okay? We don't know when these orders are placed, and then we take the hit for it. So what's your response for something like that? You feel like that customer rating, even if it's our own company per se, and hey, it's our own company, like you said. We're an extension of the company that we're delivering for. So if we're not seeing how long this order has been sitting, should we take the fault for something we did not know?
Now, when I was talking about this in the beginning, I also stated that there's a flaw in the system. In a perfect idealistic system, we would be basically in charge of our own ratings because everything would be perfect. There are things that fall through the cracks, like late orders, restaurant making things incorrectly. And again, it shouldn't all fall on us, but again, majority of it should, because the system should not be as flawed as it is. It's something that, again, everybody continues to choose to partner with these companies. I choose to partner with these companies, even though they continue to make mistakes.
Okay.
In a perfect world, people would stop partnering. It's the same thing, again, if you choose to subcontract out a window washer or whatever the case may be. If they don't wash your windows or there's something wrong, you fire them. You move on. Or if a customer doesn't pay you, or if a customer is constantly late, you don't partner with that customer for work. It's the same here. It's essentially, again, when it comes down to it's a flawed system and there's not enough competitors out there, and me and you have spoke on this before.
Okay.
When there's not enough competitors out here, that's the problem. Yes, there's I think it's 5 delivery companies out now. But, I mean, if there were more, they would step up their game simply just because there's competitors that could do this better than they could.
Okay.
And customers are promiscuous.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I understand I understand exactly what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. But as a driver right now, do you feel like the customer rating is fair or unfair?
To be honest with you, it's fair to an extent. So, and because there's a reasonable doubt, I would have to say unfair.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your contribution,
Because
brother.
there's that, like I said, because there's that little glimpse of like, shoot, this is all a little messed up. That there's that little bit of it's completely unfair. There shouldn't be any issues with it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your contribution, Josh. It's been a while since I spoke to you, and it's great to hear your voice, brother. Great to have you back on the
You
stream.
guys as well. And before I go, I actually have one thing to ask you guys. There's a driver in my market that really went through some hurt today. Just keep the Orlando market in your prayer because, some crazy stuff happened out here today. So that would be nice.
All right. Well, definitely. I guess you'll reach out to me offline so I can get more details on the situation, and maybe I could I could go a little bit further with the praying hands or something. Okay, about the Orlando
Yeah.
market. All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling, man. Gonna open the lines back up, see if somebody else want to contribute to the conversation. All right.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. Everybody say bye, Josh. All right. So the lines are open again, ladies and gentlemen. The number is 954-893-2121. Let me put it in the chat. 893-2121. I agree with Josh I understand what he's saying. What's up, Havoc? I understand what he's saying. And I'm gonna stop what I'm saying. What's up, Matt Burton? How you doing, brother? Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Matt Burton. Everybody say what's up to Matt. It's been a little bit. It's been a little while. What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You was on a little time out, a little vacation?
Yeah, a little bit of vacation. Yeah.
All right. So, how do you feel about the customer rating? I don't know if you got the whole story from beginning to end. It's not really a story, but my opinion from beginning to end. You probably heard Josh's. I
heard Josh's.
Okay. So I feel the customer rating for a driver, we don't have much interaction with the customer. For them to give us a rating based off of our professionalism, or whatever interaction that we have with them. There's not enough time for it. We pick it up and we drop it off. If the customer does not respond to our text message, if the customer does not respond or answer our phone call because it's from out of town, when we arrive, 9 times out of 10, when we get to that customer, the interaction might last, who knows? Unless you get into some great conversation with them, it might last about, I want to say, maybe like 5 to 20 seconds. Do you agree or you disagree?
I would agree with all of that.
Okay.
The only thing that I don't like about the customer ratings is they say, oh, well, we're supposed to check the items and we're supposed to do this. So if you go to McDonald's, they put stickers all over that. You can't, what are you supposed to rip that open and look in there? I don't think so. And then we'll get a poor rating because they forgot something. Yeah, McDonald's is one thing, but I got a fancy sushi restaurant that has some kind of tape on the inside of the plastic bag, so they seal the bags like that. Mm-hmm. I don't have the slightest idea what's in that bag.
Right.
Okay. If something's missing, well then obviously we're gonna take the brunt of that. I mean, I look at it like this: we can do what we can. We do the best we can. We get poor ratings. The good ones should make up for it. Right now I'm sitting at a 4.87, so I'm not doing too bad. I like it over 4.9, but beggars can't be choosy. But, it seems like realistically, on a real note, most people only complain when something's wrong. Very often will people go out of their way to say something was good.
Right. Well, I feel...
So even if you did the best you possibly could, did everything, brought them 2 extra sodas and 2 extra burgers, doesn't mean they're going to give you a good rating.
Right. That's just... that. I'm going to put it up on the screen again. That's just like this situation right here. Where is it? I don't know if you saw this one, Matt Burton. Where is it? Right here. For all those that's just joining the stream, I have to put this on the screen again. Ask for a water cup, then fill it with Coke and ice, please.
Right here. For all those that just joined in the stream,
Do you see this, Matt?
That is hilarious.
But what I'm saying is, in this situation, if the driver chose to not get that water cup and fill it with Coke and ice, that's kind of like an automatic 1-star. Oh, you didn't do what I asked you to do. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So
for sure.
This right here is a situation. This is what I'm talking about. These types of situations where it's like it's just unfair that a customer can just have the power to rate us for the simplest thing. This right here is like them trying to get over and get a free drink.
Yeah, and
let me get this back off.
And then no matter, I guess you could call customer support and talk to someone that doesn't speak English and sit on the phone for half an hour trying to explain with a screenshot why you shouldn't get a 1-star. But at the end of the day, I don't think they care anyways.
Well, I just feel like there's not enough interaction, and if they want us. Like Josh was explaining, we are an extension of the company, but the company doesn't let us know. They don't let us know how late that order is, how long ago that order was placed. I know Grubhub do it after you accept it, and I've heard stories of them cracking down now on drivers that are accepting and then unassigning or reassigning the order. But excuse me. But at the same time,
was that your screenshot, or did you get that from somewhere else? That get a water cup and fill it with Coke?
Well, that one, where did I get it from? Someone sent that to me.
That's hilarious.
No, wait, I got it from someone. I don't wait. I think no. Flimos sent me the other one about them wanting us to double check the burrito, but. Flimos is another subscriber, but the other one about the ice and the Coke and whatnot, I think I got that from Facebook, man. I'm like, what the heck is this?
It's pretty hilarious. I mean,
yeah,
you're definitely going to get a 1-star. What can you do? I don't know that you can do any. Here's something you could do though. If you have the widget, you can see the notes on the screen before you even pick it up, before you accept it. So if you saw something like that, you could decide to decline it right off the get-go.
Well, that's for Android users, okay? Matt Burton is talking about Android. If you are an Android user, put Droid in the chat right now. If you are an iOS user, put iOS in the chat, because that's a feature only Android users can use. And unfortunately, not everyone can transition from iPhone to Android. Okay.
Now that we're talking about Android, did you ever get yours going or what?
I did get it going, but it was giving me trouble, and I believe it's because of it being a Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and there's so many other later versions of it, and it was giving me trouble with the DoorDash app. That's why I have not been using it much at all. Even with the GPS is funky. It's not on point. Like, I will be in front of the customer's home, and the GPS is saying I'm like 2 blocks away.
You can't deal with that. That'd be hard to deal with.
Yeah, so I just put it to the side. So anything else?
I'm looking forward to finding out. I'm looking forward to finding out how Dasher Utilities works when you have the pay version. That's why I was looking for your input on that.
Well, I don't think Dash Utility will. I don't know. I haven't paid for it. I haven't used it much. I did attempt to use it when I did use the Android, but like I said, the Android, it's really buggy. So I need a better Droid before I'm able to test out any of that additional stuff.
Okay. Now, you're not supposed to pay for that app, right? You do know, you're aware of that, right?
Yeah, I remember the conversation him and I had, yes.
Okay, all right. Just making sure, because you said I haven't paid for it yet.
Well, I did say that because that's the first thing that, the first response I decided to give, I guess. The first thing that popped in my head. But, okay. All right, so anything else you want to contribute to this conversation, brother, about the the customers having power to rate us when there's not much interaction?
I don't think it's fair. I think I'm with most drivers, but like I said, we got to do the best we can on the ones that we can affect, so that it evens out the ones that affect us badly.
All right. Well, thank you for your contribution, brother. It was great hearing your voice again, man.
I have one last thing to say.
Okay.
You were exactly correct. I was like, I got him, and I was laughing about it for like a whole day.
If y'all don't know what he's talking about, he was trolling me. Okay. He. I'm not even gonna repeat it. Okay. He changed his name to something very inappropriate and got me to say at least 85% of it.
My name wasn't inappropriate. Don't tell people falsities. It was completely altogether. It may have sounded inappropriate, but it was an appropriate name.
It sounded inappropriate, so therefore it was inappropriate. Okay.
Okay, we'll go with that. I'll give you that.
You got me to say 85% of it. So yeah. All right.
Said we got like 95% of it. You almost completed the...
Okay, whatever, man. All right, brother. Well, thank you again for calling in, man, and welcome back.
You have a good night.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
All right. So this whole situation, I compare these apps all the time, right? Side Hustle 247, she said that the apps should not be able to rate us like through the star rating, right? That's not her exact words. She feels like we should get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you feel how Side Hustle 247 feels, give me a thumbs up emoji right now in the chat or in the comment section down below, but also say thumbs up or thumbs down, no star rating. No star ratings. Just so we could kind of like have a better understanding of what people are saying. All right. We should get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Happy face or sad face. Was it good? Was it bad? And that's it. Both? No star? Okay. I need my wrench back. Duke of Earl. Okay. All right. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you understand where I'm coming from with this specific subject. A lot of drivers, they are taking the hit, especially when they decide to work in a specific zone, or they accept an order on a specific day that might be slow, going to the wrong customer at the wrong time. We can't make it. We don't know when that's gonna happen. We don't know when that order pops up on the phone. We don't know if that customer is angry with us or not. Okay, we got a caller calling in. Thanks for calling Gig Talk Live. Who are we speaking to?
UDM?
Hey, who are we speaking to?
Huh?
Mute the background.
I can't hear you.
Hey. You got me. You got a video running in the background?
No, I paused it.
But you can hear me now.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
Okay.
Who are we speaking to?
Angie Marie.
Angie Marie. Everybody say what's up to Angie. How do you feel about this?
Okay. So I am big on customer service because I worked at a grocery store for like 10 years as a customer service lead. So I am all about like butt kissing. And although our interaction with the customer is very short, you should still communicate with them throughout. Like if you're waiting really long time, instead of just waiting it out and then showing up whenever, contact the customer. Hey, it's going to be another so many minutes. Are you okay with that? Communication goes a long way.
Right.
And also, I had a restaurant tell me this. I have a restaurant by my house that I always deliver for, and they said that they love when I come because other Dashers, it's like they don't care about their appearance. They come looking like slob kebabs and Like they just don't care. Like they rolled out of bed. And that could have an effect on your customer rating too. Nobody wants some bum-looking thing to be coming to their front door delivering their food. You know, hygiene is a big thing. And I find those to be really important.
Okay, I got a question.
Communicate.
I got a question for you, and I got a question for everyone else that's watching the stream. All right. Yes, hygiene is a big thing. All right. But do you feel that even though you are well dressed, you still get dinged on the rating because of some reason you don't know?
Well, yeah. I mean, we all agree that DoorDash needs to work on their rating system for sure. There should be to where they can rate the restaurant, how they got their food, because half the time we can't check it because the bags are tied up, taped up, all that. But, you know, if we communicated with them, if we did take too long or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know.
I got another question. I got another question for you. Do you feel, and whoever's watching this on the replay or watching this right now, feel free to give your answer in the chat or in the comment section down below. Do you feel the city or town that you deliver in could be the reason why your rating is what it is?
Oh, I think so, too. Sometimes.
You think so?
I don't know, because sometimes I can go into, like, the most ghetto part of New Orleans and get a good rating, though.
Well, it's not necessarily about ghetto versus suburb or anything like that. Where I'm coming from is, like, say, for instance, right? I was born in the Virgin Islands. My parents raised me to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night to every person that I see, whether I know them or I don't. Okay. Now, my experience after making my way to the United States, specifically in Florida, I walk by and I say, good morning, good afternoon, and I get a funny look, like, why are you talking to me, man? Or I would get...
well, we're friendly in New Orleans.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, different states, when I went over to Georgia, and I'm not saying that other states... I haven't been all over the U.S. I'm only speaking on the states that I've been to. When I went to Georgia, I found it to be surprising to see everybody was like talking to me like I was their best friend. Like, hey, man, you know, hey, you look like a guy that I know, man. It's just a whole different attitude. So
I think you should definitely, you know, try to talk to, I mean, not sit there and make conversation with your customer, but show up at the door with a smile on your face, even if you're faking it. A smile can make a big difference. I have people tell me that all the time. Like, oh, you're so happy, you're so smiley. Blah, blah, blah. They love it. I don't know why. They do.
Nah, I've done that. I learned that off of another Dasher that I was on the phone with, and I noticed that every single customer he walked up to, well, not every single one, but majority of his customers, he would start a whole conversation and act like, hey, you're a great guy. You're a great guy. Or oh man, the customer is great, or whatever, you know, whatever it is. The food is great. Oh my gosh, you know, he would start this great conversation with the customers, and his customer rating at the time was a 4.92. So I learned that off of him, you know. But
yep, I had gotten down to a 4.2. And I was like, oh, I need to get my customer service skills back. So I started acting how I did in the grocery store, and I got back up to a 4.7 quick.
All right.
It makes a big difference just to suck it up a little bit, you know, fake nice, whatever, even if you're in a cranky mood and you don't feel like smiling and all that. Just be like, hey, how you doing? Here's your food, you know, whatever. Just, they love suck-ups.
I feel like there's a general rule.
Well, I mean, if
there's a general rule to get.
I'm not going to keep that, but
I feel like there's a general rule to get a 5-star rating, but I also know for a fact that it does not work for everyone in every market. So
No, because, well, you're going to have your customers that are going to find something to complain about anyway. You know what I mean? There's just people out there like that. But who was it? Was it Matt that said, as long as you keep up the positive, your good ratings will outweigh the bad overall, because not everybody are cranky pants that want to give us all bad ratings for no reason. There's few and far in between.
Gotcha.
The good ratings that will overpower them.
So let's get to the nitty-gritty. All right. Fair or unfair as they are right now, customer ratings. What's your answer?
I'm going to go with a yes.
They are fair.
I think they need improvement, absolutely.
Okay.
But I do think it's fair as of now, but yeah, definitely need improvement, but yeah.
Okay.
I can definitely agree with fair.
All right, well, Angie Marie, thank you for your contribution. It was great hearing your voice. I mean, you don't call in much, but it was great chatting with you. All right?
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Bye. You too.
All right, I will take one more call. I will take one more call that's on the subject of the customer rating. I really feel like there's not enough interaction between driver and customer. Some places it's easier to interact with individuals. Some places it's not. Some places I recommend you interact, and some places I recommend you do not. Like, let me give you an example. If you are going to be delivering to a dangerous area and it has a reputation, don't go in there acting like you're friends with everyone. Like, no. That's going to make you a target. Put a target right on your back, okay? All right? Especially if they know you're not from the area, okay? I recommend don't going and deliver in that type of area expecting, a buddy conversation with anyone, all right? It might happen, but just be careful, all right? Now, at the end of the day, we all have our opinions about it, okay? Fair, unfair. I will ask this last question, and I'm pretty much going to close the lines for now, okay? I'm pretty much going to ask this last question, and you put your final answer in the chat, and then I'm going to tell you guys the story of how I was paid for wait time on DoorDash. All right, so ready. Get your thumbs ready to type your answer. Customer ratings as they are. Fair or unfair? Put it in the chat right now. You already probably put it in the comment section. You don't have to explain why. Fair or unfair? As they are right now. Got that right, says unfair. Mrs. Donk says unfair. Good Juju says unfair. Unfair, and it's a scam, says Briggs. Dash the Cash Vlog says it's fair. Okay. All right. Duke of Earl says it's unfair. A lot of unfairs. Okay. We're just only focusing on the customer rating. Not all the ratings, just the customer rating. All right. Unfair with sealed bags. Okay. Elion says it's fair. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with going the opposite direction. Monique says it's fair. Excuse me. Okay. Some people saying that it's unfair and it's a scam. Okay. Blondie H says it's fair. DJ Red says it's a scam for some. Take money says unfair. Okay. All right. Mike Roch says unfair. Jacqueline Taylor says it sucks. What about you, UDM? I think it's unfair. I feel it is unfair. And I explained it towards the beginning of the stream, but I'll explain explain the short version once again. All right. I feel we don't have enough interaction. We don't have enough interaction for that customer to give us a rating based on our performance. It's not just about how we dress, how we smell, our attitude. It's not just about that. It's about also did the customer get their food on time? There should be an overall rating. An overall rating. Yes, you can rate the driver, right? You can rate the driver, but if you have a bad situation, I feel there should be something that's available to customers to submit some kind of ticket or whatever, or complaint. They should be able to file a complaint. I'm pretty sure they have this. They already have this in place. You know, if you have a bad interaction or bad experience with a driver, all right, because the driver, I guess, for whatever the reason that you want to complain on the driver, they should file a complaint. Giving us a poor rating for something that's beyond our control when we don't have much interaction with them. It's about maybe, like I said, I want to say 5 to 20 seconds at most. You know, 5 at the minimum and 20 seconds at most. You know, that's not enough interaction compared to a waiter and waitress that's working at a restaurant and interacting with their customers. They go by, they come back. Hey, are you enjoying the food? Are you enjoying the meal? Whatnot? Blah, 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 blah. I feel like it's not the same. And a dasher can be deactivated if their customer rating falls beneath 4.2. And a lot of dashers have been complaining about their customer rating just going down and down and down and down. And they're like, what the heck is the point of even working on the platform anymore? One dasher was their customer rating went from like a 4.82 to like a 4.47. Those numbers might not be correct, but how the hell you go from like a 4.8 something to a 4.4 something? And like, damn, how is that even possible? You understand what I'm saying? So, going back to the chat, let's see here. Blondie H says, that is up to you. I talk to my customers and is okay often told that they really like when they see my name as the driver. I always try to leave a good impression. There's nothing wrong with leaving a good impression. Yeah. When you go out here, always give them the best impression that you can give. They need to take away ratings. All right, let's see here. That's like 10 one-star ratings. But that's what I'm saying. The fact that we go through things that's beyond our control, we get dinged for it. Now, if you are a driver that is not using proper hygiene, and for whatever the reason is, your customer rating is taking a hit, I say, well, you might not even know if you have a hygiene problem. Especially if nobody is telling you have a hygiene problem. You know, it's like some people, they don't know. And it's unfair to them if they don't know. Some of you said that we should know what the reason is. Do y'all agree with that? Put agree or disagree. If they give you a 1-star rating of any type or whatever, they should give you a reason why they gave you that 1 star. You should know why you got a 1 star so you can have the opportunity to fix that. Okay. All right. I'm glad to see that a lot of us are agreeing on that one. Okay. All right. Well, I would like to know. It's just like when we used to work at our W-2s for all those that are full-time. If you're still working at a W-2, then you understand this. But the evaluation, when they give you your evaluation, you don't have to sign it. You can ask questions. You know, you can ask questions, but it gives you it tells you why you got a certain rating, you know? And I feel like, well, at least that's the evaluations I've gone through. All right. But if we knew what we needed to fix, then maybe we could be better. We could represent the company a bit better. if we knew we had a hygiene problem, if we knew that our way of dressing is inappropriate to the persons that we deliver to, okay, we would probably fix that. You should know why and also know who gave the rating. Well, I understand, Anonymous, I get what you're saying, but I also understand why they did not want to let us know who is giving us those ratings. Because just like that one video I did that I put on private, but I did it last year about the dasher that went back to the customer. Do y'all remember that story? If you remember that story, give me a thumbs up emoji. If you never heard of it, you don't know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs down emoji. The dasher went back to the customer and pretty much gave them a piece of their mind. We know where they live should be anonymous. Okay. I agree with that. Also by making them give an explanation. Okay. So I just pretty much told a story in a nutshell. It was one of those situations we laughed at back when it happened, but it was like, yo, that's one of the reasons why I feel they don't let us know who is giving us a poor rating. Especially, all right, I'm going to tell y'all this one real quick. Do y'all know I went above, well, y'all don't know. I went above and beyond for a customer once, and they promised to give me a tip when I did not have to go above and beyond for that customer. Do you know that that customer never tipped me, even though they promised? The payout was worth it to me, the initial payout, and this was on Uber Eats. I did not have to go above and beyond for the customer, but I went above and beyond, and it was my last one for the night. So I was like, hey, it is what it is. They said they were going to tip me, and they even asked me, so how much you think, $10 to $15? I'm like, whatever you choose, man. I'm not going to tell you what to give me. I never received the tip. Not at all. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to tell you my story, and I'm going to put this up on the screen right now about how I received wait time pay. All right, let's zoom in. Okay, I'm not going to zoom in on this. I want y'all to look at this screenshot, okay? Let's zoom in right here. Bring that down a little bit. I want y'all to see. Look at that time. What time it says? Oh, all right. The time is 7:20, okay? I want y'all to pay attention to that time. All right? 7:20. This is PM, okay? I received this order for Red Lobster. All right? It pays out $13. Going 6 miles, 5 items. All right? Keep that time in your mind. I can see your cell phone number. Oh yeah? You can? Well, give me a call. All right. So, you see 7:20. Okay? Now, I arrive at this restaurant. The wait time is crazy. Okay? The wait time is crazy. There's customers that placed an order before I arrived, and they're waiting for the takeout employee to handle their order. I ended up waiting at that restaurant past the pickup time. Let me put this back on the screen. Notice it says I have to deliver it by 7:53 p.m. I got it at 7:20 p.m. Okay? I got to deliver it by 7:53. I arrived at the restaurant like a little bit before 7:30. I'm waiting, and I'm like, yo, it's slow as heck. I'm not just gonna leave this one. It's Red Lobster. It has 5 items, and it looked like, hey, it's probably gonna be one of those high-paying offers. So I'm like, I'm not gonna let this go. So I'm gonna sit and wait it out. I sit I wait. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show y'all. This was my final payout. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This was my final payout. $23.66. Okay? Remember, I was supposed to deliver this by 7:53. But look at the time on this one. What time did I deliver it? Look at the time up there. 8:24. 8:24. Now, before I arrived at this customer's location, I texted them, I called them, they weren't answering, they weren't responding. I tried my best to let them know about the situation at the restaurant. So before I arrived, I contacted support. I said, hey, can you please contact this customer, please? Because I don't know if they got my messages. I reached out to them and I was waiting at that restaurant for over 30 minutes. Customer support looked at when I arrived, they said, oh yeah, you have been waiting for over 30 minutes. And for you going above and beyond for waiting for this order, I know your time is valuable. I'm going to give you $5 additional because you waited more than 30 minutes. The fact that they gave me $5 for waiting more than 30 minutes. I know majority of you are going to say, I ain't waiting no doggone 30 minutes for $5. I understand. But the gesture, I appreciated it because $5 for waiting more than 30 minutes. And T. Marie commented on the community tab and said the same exact thing. You don't get paid per minute. That's an Uber Eats thing. That's a Postmates thing. But DoorDash gave me $5 extra for waiting more than 30 minutes. So if you find yourself in a situation and you're at a restaurant, swipe arrived, and you are waiting there for longer than 30 minutes, give support a call. There's a great chance you will receive. It might not be $5. But if you receive some kind of additional on that, why not? And this is what it looked like. They gave me a delivery pay. You know what I'm saying? Depends on the agent. Then again, I don't know. I have never waited for an order for 30 minutes on DoorDash. I have never. Give me a thumbs up emoji if you have ever waited on an order for DoorDash past 30 minutes. I have never. I ain't got time for that. That night, I just didn't want to let this large order go. I knew it was going to have a better payout. And again, this was my final payout. I'm not going to let that go. So the thing is, if you are not calling support, if you're waiting more than 30 minutes and you're not calling support, you will never know if they will give you an additional $5. I'm just saying. This was the first time it ever happened to me, but I have about 20 minutes. See, if you don't go past 30 minutes, you might not ever know that you will get an additional $5. You know, so that's the wait time pay that I'm talking about. It's not per minute like Uber Eats or Postmates. I'm only talking about them giving you an additional money for waiting at that restaurant. So what was the total payout? Let's see here. It was 23. The additional $5 put me at $28, almost $30. So that's my story. That's my story. It's wait time. And I know 30 minutes is a long time for a lot of people. We don't have that much time to be waiting for an order. UDM, one day I had to wait 45 minutes. I called support. The lady told me that I could get extra pay if I... Really? Mike Roch? Well... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, with that being said, family, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that thumbs up, okay? Oh man, y'all are crazy.